Hello everyone, welcome to this tutorial and welcome to SAP Learning Academy. In this tutorial today, I will be telling you about the top 30 date time function in SQL. I will be showing you in the system. I will be explaining you each and every function available, and I hope after this tutorial you will be having a lot of knowledge about the SQL date and time function. And I have already written down all the example in order to make this tutorial even faster for you. So I will be explaining each and every function, and also I will be giving the example just after that so that we can easily understand how does this function works. So we'll be going with the first function. This is add days. So in order to add days, now we can write the SQL like add days, then we can add 30, like in this example I have added 30, and then we can execute this function. Let's see, I will execute this function right here now, and we can see that with this date 30 has added, so it has now changed to 2010, right? So that's how we can use the add days. Now we'll go to add month function. And how can you do that? Just like add days, we can do add month, and we can write this date along with how many dates we want to add. We want +1 or +2, so how many days you want to add, so you can do this addition. So let me just quickly run this SQL so that you can easily understand, and this this month will be increased by 1. Like it was earlier December, now it is changed to January. That's how actually you can do. Now we are going to see the add month last. So this function, number 3rd in my screen. And using this function, you can actually add the how many, like let me just execute that so that we can easily understand. Yes, so it has added 1 day just after this last date available, so that it gives you the next date. That's how actually you can use that. Now we're going to see this add nano function. This add nano 100, using this function actually you can add in the timestamp. Suppose this is your timestamp and you want to add by some value, some integer value. Now you can add this function. Let me just quickly execute this, and you can see that here it was earlier with 0 and now it is added by 1. So that's how actually you can write here. And now we are going to the next function, the function number 5 in my slide. This is add second. So what does it do? Using the add second, you can add the second in your function. And here, suppose you are adding this second. So if you just run this select statement, and we are going to see the result, and you can see that the date has been added. The second, the 60 into 30, like 1800, has been added with this timestamp. That's how actually you can add the add seconds. Now we have the add years. If you want to add years in your statement, then you can use this add years. You have to write like add years, then how many years you want to add, and then you can just run this like this. Let me just execute this one, and we can see that the year earlier it was 2009, now it has added to 2010. That's how actually you can add. Now we have the current date function. Suppose you want to see the current date, just you write the simply select current date from dummy, and similar to current date we can see the current time, just what current time this is. So you can easily execute this function and it gives you the current time. And now we have the current timestamp. Suppose you want to see the current timestamp, so also you can just simply write current timestamp from dummy, so it can give you the required results. So you can see the timestamp is showing like that. Now we have the UTC function. Also you can see the UTC date. Just you need to double click on it and let's see the result. You can see the UTC date. And UTC date and the current date will be similar, because UTC time is just 2 hours before, based on your location. UTC means now it is the centralized uh, time. Now we are coming to day name, and day name means if you just it gives you the day, current day. Like if I can execute, it's a Monday, today is Monday. So sorry, I mean that that day here you have mentioned what is the date, and if you give current date here in this box, then it will show you the current date today. And so similar to that, we have day of month. So which month this is? This is May. So we can just execute this one and we can see the result. Yes. Okay, sorry, yeah, this is day of month, means it gives you 30. So how many days in your this month? Yes. Now similar to day of year, and we can see this function day of year. It means it will show you the how many days and day of year, yeah, how many days in this year has passed, like, yeah, 150 days. And similar to that, we have function like days between. Suppose you have two date function and you want to see how many days in between, you can write like days between function, and this is 7 and this is 8, so the result will be 1. So let me just quickly execute this, and you can see, yeah, it is 1. And now you can see a very important function, that is extract function. You can actually use in SQL in order to identify, suppose you want to extract the a year, what is the year from this date. Just click on it and see the result. This is 2020. And similar in the extract function, like I have used year, you can use month, day, hour, minute, or whatever time function you are using. You can extract that particular data. Now we have this hour function. Suppose you are having a time function in your variable and you want to extract the hour. So let me just quickly execute this, and you can see that it has been executed and it is showing the result 12. Now we are going moving into the next function, and that is the ISO week. So using this, you can actually find out what is the this in this format, like this 2011, and week is 22. This is month of May, and 30. So what is the week number? This week number is 22. So it will show in this format. Now moving into the next function, that is the last day function. Using the last day, you can actually execute this one and we can see the result. So the last day of this month is actually 31st. Even if the date is 4, so it shows the last day of that particular month. And next is a minute function. You can actually see the what is the minute of this data that you have given time function, and minute is 34, so it is actually providing the minute function. Now the month, similar to minute, we have the month function, and using the month function you can see what is the current month, that is the 05, the 5th month. And very interestingly that we have the month name function, number 21, and here using this name month name, actually we can see what is the current month, that is the May. That's why it is showing May. And we can see months between. It is very interesting and very useful in SQL. What is the month in between two days? Like you have particular two date, and you want to see the months, how many months it is. So it is 2 months. What the difference is 2 months. Now we're going to a nano function. Just like month between, we have the nano function. So using this function, actually you can see in the timestamp format, like how many seconds, how many nanoseconds are actually having the difference between these two uh, date function. Now moving into the 24, that is the next day. Like you are having this day and you want to see the next day function, so just you click on it and see the result. Yes, it is. Yeah, here it was 31 and now it is showing the next day. And now we have few more functions left in this part, so we are going to show you top 30 function. Now we are showing you the now function. So now function is just like the current current date function or date timestamp, because also it show you date and time. So now function is just like your current timestamp. Similar to that, we have the second function. So using this second function, actually you can find out the particular second of your time field. Like here it is 56, you can actually show you 56. And also you have days seconds between. It is also important that you want to find out the seconds in between two date interval. So you can just execute this function and you can see the result. Yeah, it finds the actually it gives you the seconds between these two date field. Now very interesting that we have a few more functions left in this tutorial. There is a week function and we want to see that what is the week. Like it is a 53, like this date is having 53 week, the end of the year. And now we are having the year function. Using the year function, you can actually see the particular year, what year this is. And we are having the last one, years between, just like months between, second between. Similar to that, we have the years between. So utilizing this function, actually you can see what is the how many years you are having the difference in between this. So it is just 1 year in difference. So that's all about this tutorial. We have showed you the top 30 SQL function and I hope you have understood very well. And thank you for watching. If you have any question about the tutorial, you can write in the below comment box. I will be happy to answer those. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to SAP Learning Academy. If you have liked the tutorial, you can like and share with your friends and colleagues. Also, you can see my other tutorials. I have given the links in the below description. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and see you again with my next tutorial.